Do you know who invented the first drawing? Yeah, I don't either. But our story today is the story of a little boy who lived in a cave. And maybe, just maybe, he was the one who invented the very first drawing. Our book is called The First Drawing. And we get to meet this guy as he picks up a stick and draws a picture. And possibly his picture was the very first picture in the entire world. Wow! What would you have drawn if you were the very first person in the whole world to draw? Come on, let's read together. The First Drawing by Mordecai, Gerstein. Some of the oldest drawings ever found were made more than 30,000 years ago in a cave in southern France. In that same cave is the footprint of an 8-year-old child. Alongside it, the footprint of a wolf. Imagine you were born before the invention of drawing, more than 30,000 years ago. You live in a cave with your parents, grandparents, sisters, brothers, uncles, aunts, many cousins, and your wolf shadow. It's a big cave. You love to watch animals. You see them everywhere. You see them at the river where they come to drink, horses, giant elk, reindeer, woolly rhinoceroses, bears, sometimes lions and more. You sit and watch them for hours. You see the grand white and gray clouds that drift over the valley. Their ever-changing shapes look to you like a parade of animals. Papa, that cloud looks like a woolly mammoth. It looks to me, says your father, like a cloud. When collecting stones for spearheads and knives, you think some look like animals too. Mama, this stone looks like a bear. To me, says your mother, it looks like a stone. You wonder, why can't they see what I see? At night, wrapped in deerskins, you see shadow images of all the animals again in the firelight, flickering over the bumps and hollows of the cave walls. And they seem to move. Look, Mama, galloping horses! What horses? Go to sleep! Papa, Grandpa, they're on the ceiling! Elk! There are no elk. Go to sleep. Sisters, brothers, cousins, don't you see the rhinoceroses? No! Shouts everyone. Now go to sleep! They call you child who sees what isn't there. How can you make them see what you see? Every night you watch the animals on the walls. Then you dream you're running with them, like one of them. One morning you're out with your father searching for stones. You wander off around a hill of huge boulders. You look up and see right in front of you a woolly mammoth. It's not made of lights and shadows or clouds. You can smell it, warm and musky. It sniffs you with its trunk, then stands perfectly still. So do you. You're afraid to move. It's like a fur-covered mountain with eyes that look into yours. You look back, and in those eyes you see that being a mammoth might not be so different from being you. The mammoth sighs through its trunk, and like a mountain walking, it turns and slowly lumbers away. You begin to breathe again. Papa, right in front of me, a woolly... Child, your father sighs. What are we going to do with you? That night, in front of the fire, as your eyes begin to close, you see an image on the wall so big and so real. You sit up and say, Yow! Huh? Says your father. What's wrong? says your mother. Look on the wall! It looks like it's breathing! There's nothing, they say. Go to sleep. But look! The tail, the tusks. Why don't you see it? Now everyone is awake. There's nothing to see. Go to sleep. How can I make you see? And without thinking, you leap out of bed, take a burnt stick from the fire, and run to the wall. Look, here's the tail. Here are the back legs. You make some marks on the bumpy wall to show them where to look. And the back, and the front legs. The ears, the eye watching us, its trunk, its tusks. Stop! Shouts your father. He aims his spear at the wall. Everyone huddles by the doorway, the wide-eyed children clutching their parents' legs. I can see it, grasps your father. This is magic! No, Papa, you say. I'm just showing you. And you look at what you've done. You have made the world's first drawing. Yes, you say. It is magic. Now everyone can see what you see. And so you make more drawings. You show your parents, grandparents, sisters, brothers, uncles, aunts, and cousins how to draw too. For thousands of years, people keep drawing. Even today, people are still doing it. And that's how, if you'd been around more than 30,000 years ago, you might have invented drawing. And it's still magic. So our friend in the book drew animals because that's what he saw all around him all the time. And he was observing with his eyes, and he grabbed a stick from the fire, so it had charcoal on the end of it, and he used that charcoal to draw on the walls of the cave. Now today you and I have pencils, right? Or markers or crayons, or we have so many things we can draw with. Grab something that makes you happy to draw with. You know, some of us have a favorite marker or a favorite pen. Find that thing that you love to draw with. And then go find a piece of paper. I'm wondering if you can borrow some ideas from our friend in the book. See, he was drawing the animals that he saw around him. I wonder what's around you. Now, chances are you don't have a woolly mammoth or a rhinoceros, and you probably don't have a pet wolf. You probably have something around you that you find fascinating. Maybe it's your pet. Maybe it's your garden. Maybe it's your pile of books. Maybe it's some characters from a video game. What is it that you see? Take a minute and draw. Hey, thanks for reading this story with me today. I hope you have a lot of fun making your drawing, and stick around for more videos where this came from. Be sure to subscribe to Yellow Bobby Pin's Art Camp, and even like this video, share it with your friends. I hope I see you again soon. Bye.